London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight. town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hola, amigos. How's it going? Jack, Aaron, great to have you here. Ahmed, great to have you here. Ben, if you're still around, great to have you here. I am flying solo tonight. Maven is doing some other things, so I am here by myself. Gonna hold down the fort. Question, where has Sunny Kiss been? Haven't seen him in a little bit. I think he got hurt, Jono. But I'm not sure. I think he was injured. Where's your daughter? She is busy. She had some other things she had to get done today, so I have John Cena with me tonight. Hope he can feel in okay. I know, I'm not as cool. I try to be. This program may contain subject matter that is inappropriate for some viewers. Been good, Jamie. It's been good. How's your day been? Volterra, how's it going? Zedell, how you doing? Unfairly compared to Tom, I guarantee Mac will be too. Yep, definitely. I think that was, one of the issues with Cam when he went there. Fanlux, how you doing? Yes, John Cena's sitting here next to me. Why do you keep seeing all of these Vin Diesel family memes? They are really getting annoying. I did not know. James, how's it going? I'm so desperate for football. I'll take a preseason. Yep. I'm excited about football starting up. The Vin Diesel memes are starting to get on your nerves. Yeah. My day, well, Jack Grealish signed for Manchester City, and Messi has officially left Barcelona. I did see that. Did the dork return last night, Mr. G? No, he did not. Well, not that I know of. Lewis, how you doing? Doing good. Do you like Vin Diesel, Mr. G? Yeah, he's okay. Opening of football is like Christmas Day. It is. I'm curious to see how, like I said, I'm curious to see how school goes this year because COVID cases picking up, more kids being hospitalized. I don't know how we're going to do it. Do you think Eddie Edwards will team up with Sami tonight? Yes! It is going to be Eddie Edwards. He is teaming up with them. Yes, I'm glad it's only a short preseason. How you doing, Boat Sniper? Homecoming was pretty good. I'm excited for the 3-on-3 match. Yes, me too. I'm going to my dad's house for the weekend. If I'm not here tomorrow, it means I fell asleep on his couch like last time I missed a SmackDown stream. Hey, that's cool, Volterra. Dork went to the Ash can of history. I hope to ignore him. Curious to see how many Panthers will do. How my Panthers will do this season. Yep. Thank goodness Obama canceled his party. Did he end up canceling it? Because I know he was cutting it back, and I hadn't seen anything else. Moose is still with Impact. If there was to be a lockdown, how long should it be, Mr. G? I think we probably need about 3 to 4 weeks, but we got to shut down the whole country. It can't just be a couple states here because it's not gonna do any good shutting down 15 states and everybody else runs wild. Isn't Switchblade dating Tony Storm? I'm not sure. Paige will not be getting a title match. The reason is his wife is pregnant and the baby is due, and also they don't want Paige to headline the pay-per-view that Punk will be headlining. Yeah, I don't think he's not gonna get the title shot. I don't think. I think it'll be somebody else. Good, Kiss Moose is badass. Pardon my language. Yep, he is. I think like most things, it'll go like this. Pretend everything is fine for a month, then everyone realizes our hairs are on fire. Jack, that's the way the Southwest has been here. They tried to blow it off. They blew it off, blew it off, blew it off, blew it off. Even some of the governors are still blowing it off down there. I think that it's gonna spread the rest of the country. The states that have no mask mandates for schools and things like that, I'm afraid for the kids. With more and more kids getting put in the hospital, and it's not gonna be good. I talked to my uncle today, who runs a hospital in Kansas. He said he's concerned because they can't fly anybody out to the big hospitals anymore because they're so crowded. Yes, Dunn's contract is up soon. Actually, I think it's done. I think he's doing a similar thing that Adam Cole is doing. And so he could be gone too. I was just watching a documentary on Richard Nixon. Most people do that, right? Hey, Jack, to get caught up, yeah. My governor is getting recalled next month. Seems to me Impact only have half the crowd. I'm afraid my little cousin going back to school in 5th grade. Yeah, it's going to get bad, I think. Especially, like I said, these states that have no mask mandates in place. It's going to get ugly. How you doing, Anthony? Well, with the Delta picking up so much steam that it's near a new coronavirus now, holy hell, it's bad. Yep. And Lambda and Epsilon, I think it's the other one. I could be wrong. They're finding that it's still early in the testing, but they're finding that those two are vaccine resistant. I'm going to have coffee on Saturday night because my dad is taking us to his friend's house to see UFC at 10. Cool, cool. I sent out that SummerSlam, everyone have to wear masks at the show. Yeah, I saw that. It's still not going to make any difference because people, Florida's governor ain't going to listen to Joe Biden. He's not listening to anybody. He's just letting them run wild. And the sad part is you're starting to have medical staff walk out of hospitals now because they're tired of it. They're tired of dealing with it. Chris Bay versus Finn Juice here. What they should do, not have a full lockdown, but have a half one with the states that have a high case of variant shouldn't shut down, but the ones that have low cases remain open. Problem is, Aaron, I can be in 4 states in 40 minutes. It wouldn't be hard for me to enter a state. And if I go to the grocery store and walk around, how are you gonna stop it? Everybody has to get on board with this. It has to be I don't send a play in football and go, hey, we're gonna run this play, and I have 10 people or 9 people running the one play and 2 people running something else and expect it to work. Booked my train to go to Hull. Well, Jack, hopefully cases stay down there. I know that you guys have had some cases going down, but I think kids are out of school there, aren't they? Heard it was canceled. Now, is that with live fans or the event? Probably live fans. Florida's governor's a damn moron. Definitely. What they should do is put the dome from the Simpsons movie over Texas. Vince is also concerned because he thinks SummerSlam might be at the Thunderdome again. It could be. Mr. Jonas, what scares me about Delta variant is that my state governor does not believe in COVID. He thinks it's manufactured to get his butt buddy out of office in Trump. Anthony, I live in a state that's the same way. We have no mask mandates. Our schools cannot have a mask mandate in school. That's why I said it's going to be interesting when I go back. We can't do online. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to get ugly. My YMCA put glass dividers back up. The hospitals in my town are requiring vaccines for all employees. I think a lot of hospitals have went to the vaccines required. I'm double vaccinated for many reasons. Wear my mask almost all the time. Yeah, just be careful, Jack, because even double vax people are getting this, and it's not it's not pretty from what I've heard. Yeah, you may not have to go to the hospital and spend, get on a ventilator, but it can mess you up. Mr. G, how fast can the Delta variant spread? Studies I've seen is if one person has it and you're in a crowd, they're going to give it to like 6 more people in that crowd. We have no real mask mandates here. This is gonna be a continuous thing. And like I said, now with Lambda and I believe it's Epsilon out there, who knows what's gonna happen? I'm watching the Cowboys and Steelers game. Cool. Let us know how it's going, Ben. Family friend of mine says COVID is fake and the government is using this as an excuse to control us. First of all, he's wrong, and this is an actual sickness that is killing people. So how can it be? Well, yeah, like all the hospitals decided to get together and say that they're full. All these people decided they wanted to die all at once. The entire world is in on it. So, you know, it's amazing. I heard Becky put out something, should I stay with WWE or go to AEW? James, I already told you what's happening. No one should think COVID is a hoax since our orange leader had it. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. I don't know how you get to think it's a hoax. Other than you got these clowns saying it. We will be streaming Rampage after SmackDown, definitely, Jamie. I think she was being sarcastic. Was she, James? I've been calling this for a long time. Bay with the win. Mr. G, do you think Triple H ends up re-signing Adam Cole and Pete Dunne? No. You're welcome, Aaron. Orange Lives Matter. Rampage starts next week. Do you think WWE is going to go with Cena beating Flair's record? Probably. Oh, Bay just got a Bullet Club. He's an official member of the Bullet Club. Cool. I'm in Hull and you work for Rampage. Cool. My stomach hurts. What's your stomach hurt for, Aaron? With York, I might look up my old house. Are you going to go in him, Jack? Just walk in. Say, I used to live here. God, thank God. It's just a fart. Yeah. Mr. G, so with the depth they have on the Michi roster, do you think Triple H would be fine with letting Adam Cole and Pete Dunne go somewhere else? Yeah, I could see him going somewhere else. I think that I just don't see Dunne or Cole signing with them. They have so many other options when they go if they go to AEW. Any chance we see Rick over on AEW? I would say yes. Simply because they can do something with the Four Horsemen. Whether they just bring him in for like a short stint, I could see him going there. This preseason, I'll play a few snaps for the Steelers. Violent by design, interrupting the elite. Cole got AEW be with his girlfriend. Something else, I think someone, I don't remember if it was Maven or someone in chat yesterday brought up that, is it possible Pac would bring in a British group to go against Andrade and Phoenix and Penta? If you got Pete Dunne out there and you can get him and bring him in, that's an excellent way to go. Heard y'all had some colorful people in the stream last night. It actually was a couple nights ago, James. They were interesting. Just left the market, still like 30% of people not wearing masks. Well, Lewis, I was just at the grocery store, and I will say, I was not the only one wearing a mask. I saw 2 other people wearing a mask. However, the other 25 people I saw there, no. And we have like a 40, in our county, we have a 44% vaccination rate. So you can't tell me all those people that were in there had vaccines. And there were some kids in there too. The Pac British group should wear red coats. I think it'd be cool. Walk in and say, shout, this was my bed. Masks are mandated on buses and trains here. A few people wear them. Yeah, well, that's because it's like it's stupid. Who's going to enforce it? I mean, if the government isn't going to, like, the government's quit. It's like our government, or parts of our government. They've quit. And I told you there'd be a variant that was going to come out that's going to be vaccine resistant. I was just wondering if it's Monday. No, it's not Monday yet. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Impact Day. Keep it PG. No, Maven is doing some other things tonight. She wanted to get some other things done tonight, so I'm flying solo. Most of the young people not eligible to get the vaccine yet. To me, that's dangerous. Yeah, I mean, 12 and under can't get it at all. Which is why schools will be interesting. Impact no longer live on Twitch. I do not know. I don't know if it's live on Twitch or not. No problem, you're just awesome. Thanks, Lois, appreciate that. Yeah, I've got Impact on. It's still on Twitch. It's on YouTube also. It's on Twitch also. They're splitting up. They're not on the same page. Don't believe them. They're breaking up. Mr. G, what do you think has to happen drastically in wrestling in order for Vince McMahon to get his head out of his ass, change creative, and listen to other people? Anthony, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what they would do or how to get it done. I think he has to leave. No YouTube here. Yeah, I didn't see it on YouTube, but it is on Twitch though. I did see it on Twitch. I bet it's going to be some shenanigans during the main event. Yeah, I think so, probably. Just read Delta 90% of U.S. cases. Yep. Cowboys are in the red zone. Maven had some other things she was doing tonight, so I'm flying solo. I'm manning the ship. Hopefully we don't crash. Did anybody watch Homecoming? Back with pizza. What kind of pizza is it, Jack? I fell asleep at the end of last night's stream. I blame the chocolate martini. Yeah, or it could have been our show. Who knows? When does Madden 22 come out? I'm not sure, James. How's it going? What point is enough? Chicago Town pepperoni. Apt for birthday boy. Cool. So they had to settle for a field goal, Ben. Asian English, why? Aiden English, why? He is signed. Madden 22 is August. So there we are. Jack, it is August. End of this month, I think. So it's the end of this month. Maybe Corbin should come over here and get this crown. The Wrestle Story WWE SmackDown live stream? We do. It's the Drama King. Mr. G, for you as a wrestling fan, who do you want to be inducted next Stables tag teams? Single male wrestlers and female wrestlers, managers, announcer into the Hall of Fame for WB. Anthony, honestly, I don't know, because I think the WWE is like a joke with their Hall of Fame. Why is Cyndi Lauper not in the Hall of Fame? Just saying. I'm trying to use my jobs on the game site and GG. Nope, just looked it up August 17th, James. Gay to get the AEW game free. Cool. I want to see Owen Hart inducted. He's never going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Not because WWE, it's because his wife doesn't want it. Dion needs to drop the title. I'm so over. I heard Everrise is on Dynamite. What's the name that they're under now, Mr. G? 2.0. They were on. It was good. It was a good match. It's such a joke. I wouldn't be surprised if Ryback gets in soon. Owen AEW Hall of Fame. I could see something like that. They have trademarked King of Hearts, so I don't know if they're going to do something to honor him or what they're going to do. Yeah, I think AEW definitely. I think they could do a Hall of Fame. I don't know if you do it right now. Maybe wait a couple years and then start doing your Hall of Fame. I think Martha will say yes in seconds. Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I'm sure that like since they trademarked King of Hearts, I don't know if they're going to do a pay-per-view honoring Owen, or if they're going to do something honoring him. Brett will go in. Brett would want in. Yep. Mr. G, who do you think is up and getting into the finals for the breakout tournament? I'm not sure, Anthony. I'm not sure. She's cringe on the mic. She's better than some. And Owen pay-per-view, take my money. Yeah, I think it's possible. Maybe they're going to do like a King of the Ring type thing. Kurt disrespected TNA. TNA's hiring. Isn't he in their Hall of Fame? Yes, I believe so. How you doing, Ellie? I'm now on page 10,000 of Obama's first autobiography. How many pages are there, Jack? It's Mickey James. I'm still reading the Ric Flair and Charlotte book. How's that going, Voltaire? Is it good? Is it worth reading? All the pages, then another volume soon, as this is only 2007. The Death of Bin Laden. So it's 10,000 pages? Everyone remember to hit the like. Yes, hit the like button. If you haven't done so, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Why do you think Tessa Blanchard hasn't been signed by other major companies in the United States? Is it because she has too many character issues and causes issues in the locker room? I think that's a huge part of it, Anthony. I think in time she will be signed by somebody. Somebody will give her a chance. $416 subs. We're on a roll. Picked up 3 tonight. Not 10,000, but it's thick enough to be a doorstop. Heard Ruby's expected to be in AEW. Yes, there are rumors. She has signed as Ruby Soho. Also, Tony Khan came out and said after All Out, the AEW roster will look different. What that means, I do not know. Melina is going to take her title. Melina! I'm kind of surprised with WWE infrastructure. Triple H and Vince haven't signed her yet because they're more established. Mr. G can deal with that issue. I don't think they'd deal with it well. That's going to be a big pay-per-view. Tony Khan, I've seen all Jags games. He must have money. They aren't cheap seats, and his are always 50-yard line. Mine are. Yeah, I think he's probably got a few dollars, Jack. 2 or 3. He drags things out when he mentions something. He goes into a random story about it. For example, mentions the wrestler, then goes back in time to talk about them in NWA or WCW. How can I get it? The pay-per-view, James? I think it's going to be on Fight TV. I think all this crossover stuff's pretty cool. Mr. G, do you know when you're going to start doing live streams on your other channel, the sports stories? I'm thinking about maybe doing something either Saturday or Sunday, Anthony. Taylor Wilde. Aside from Bray, Braun, and Malachi, anybody else released this past year that could have gotten a big push if used properly? I think some of the women could have easily got pushed. I mean, you have several Iconics, Ruby. I mean, there's several there that could be pushed. I was reading something about Hugh Jackman might be coming back to play in the MCU. Yeah, I think I heard about it too. There's another. Calvin with a K. How much is Fight TV? I don't know what it's going to cost. Hypothetically, I know you don't think she will leave WWE, but how would you book a Becky Lynch's debut on AEW? I think when you bring her in, and Anthony, I think she will leave WWE. I think when you bring her in, you kind of tease. I don't know if WWE has the man. Someone else might be able to help me with this, but is the man? Have they got the rights to that? Bronco, how you doing? I just heard a long drawn out story about Charlotte when she isn't even part of the actual story yet. He's supposed to be talking about his sons. Interesting. I just subbed to AEW Plus for Punk Danielson. All right, it's my disability commercial. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel so we can move up from 4,321 to 4,332 on the YouTube lists. I don't think WWE copyrighted the man gimmick for Becky Lynch, Mr. G. If they didn't copy it, then you say you kind of tease it with there's a new man coming to AEW, and you just do some like little promos with it, and it's kind of out there that it could be anybody. I'm good. Just chilling watching the Steelers vs Cowboys while eating Cheez-Its. Is it still 3-0? Mr. G owns rights to the disability commercial. I should. They should be paying me for that. No Maven today. She had some other things she needed to get done, so I'm flying solo. Trying to hold down the fort. Lula. 3-0. How is y'all watching the NFL? I think it's on NBC. Imagine AEW have massively trolled us for pay-per-view purchases, and then they play CM Punk theme, and the show just ends without him coming out. I don't think so, Jamie. I think there's going to be some big stuff happening. Mr. G, but the problem is, if you're right, that Ric Flair is going to AEW, was he pissed when they started using the man gimmick for Becky Lynch? I don't think so. I just think that he's been upset with how, I think he's been upset with a lot of, how Charlotte's been booked. I think he was upset with how Andrade's been booked. It's on Fox. So they are. It's on Fox, not NBC. I think he's just been upset with how a lot of this stuff's been done. If she goes to quit, Becky and Seth will have an argument so loud that it can be streamed on Maven's Wrestling Rants. I watch on NFL Game Pass. Sky Sports for the NFL. So they are our British counterparts here. Watch on Sky Sports and Game Pass. We have a Sky Sports NFL channel here. Cool, cool. Mother. Sky is British, yes, but for NFL, the game is simulcast for Fox, NBC, or CBS. Cool. That was interesting. Mr. G, can you imagine attack a team with Lance Archer and Braun Strowman with Jake Roberts as their mouthpiece? Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I don't think it'll happen because I don't think Braun will go in with Lance. I just don't think so. A studio is hosted by people I can't stand watching. It's Jake something. We have our own coverage panel sometimes when it's like the playoffs. Cool, cool. I hear a baby crying in the background. I don't think it's Mike. It's not here, James. DAIVARI. What does DAIVARI bring exactly? Mr. G, I honestly think that the stupidest gimmick in wrestling I've ever heard, Jake something. Why not just give them the last name so stupid? It seemed like they were just lazy. I like the Jake something thing. Here in the UK, we get Super Bowl without commercials on BBC. Well, that's cool. I don't. Wow, it's probably my mic picks up everything because I think he's down the hall. It's the 3-year-old. What happened to the lights, Mr. G? I turned them down. I can turn them up. Am I not bright enough? What's the women's card tonight? I don't remember. Then you're lucky, Jamie, because here in the U.S. we care more about money instead of watching the actual game. That's why we have so many commercials during the Super Bowl. Yep. We do, but I watch Super Bowl and Game Passes. I love American ads when I'm drunk with my friend. Are you into F1, Mr. G? You know what, Jamie? I haven't watched a lot of F1. I will sit and watch it if I have nothing else to watch. But I'm not like, I don't like follow it a lot. It's a ghost from that stream last month. I think so. Everything is fine. Anthony, Sky Sports hits us with commercials after every play. I like F1. Yeah, I'll watch it if I have nothing else to watch. Just because we haven't had a lot of F1 around here. Like, we don't generally get... like, we get a lot of NASCAR, but not a lot of the F1 stuff. I do know that they've started streaming it more. Live on pay-per-view. Jaguars are the UK team. That's my team. NASCAR is where it's at sometimes. Yep. I'll watch a little bit of NASCAR. Not a lot. Just because usually there's some other sports that are on that I watch. I'm surprised there's not more F1 stateside as you have Circuit of the Americas. Yeah, we don't get a lot of, like, there's not a ton of F1 that they show on our TV. Although, like I said, they've started showing more, and I think that some of these networks have realized that the more sports you show, the more eyes you bring to your streaming. I cannot wait until Ruby goes to AEW. Very exciting for her. Yep. Mr. G, before the current company that bought Impact Wrestling, are you surprised that Shane McMahon didn't go in and buy Impact? No, I'm not surprised. Call them the London Jaguars. But will never physically move. I only get Madden 22 for career mode. Twitch dropping Impact. Are they dropping Impact? See, I think it'd be cool if like when you guys had the European League over there for football. I don't know why you couldn't put like 4 teams or 6 teams over there in Europe and have them be part of the NFL. It's Jaguars first down. I don't think it's going to be that good like you think. As well as NBA 2K22 career mode, as well as WWE 2K22. They're set to potentially move officially to London by 2030. This is why I think they need to expand. Just put 6 teams over there. I watched when yeah, you used to have NFL Europe. I watched NFL Europe. Think their contract expires soon. Are we talking about Impact's contract, or what are we talking about here? Are you ready for a good time? Yeah, how you doing, Observing Stuff? WWE wants to re-sign Braun Strowman. That's not going to happen. I can't see. I don't know why he would sign back. Salary cap would be a huge issue. They could probably make it work, though, Jack. Just got to figure out a way. Mystery in regards to the WWE releases, can you see a similar thing in other sports? Like, for instance, can you see the Buccaneers release Brady from his contract? No. It happens anyway. I mean, yeah, it happens. I mean, it would, you know, it happens. Twitch. So Twitch is getting rid of Impact, huh? Impact tweeted out leaving Twitch. Interesting. So what are they gonna do? I mean, if they go, I suppose they could go to YouTube, I guess. You need a higher salary here, and all 32 teams would have players wanting to be traded to London. Well, is it more expensive there, Jack? I mean, if it's more expensive there, then it's all going to balance out. Wait. Whose contract expires? Twitch is going to be leaving. How you doing, little rascal? Twitch is leaving, or Twitch. Impact is leaving Twitch. Maven had some other things she had to do, so I'm holding down the fort today. It's more expensive. So see, I think it would all balance out. Will you be streaming the Jaguars games? I don't know yet. If we get enough interest, maybe I'll, because I do have the other channel, the Sports Story. Maybe, you know, maybe Sundays I could get up and do a football thing if you guys would be interested. Jags, week 17. Is that when we play your Patriots? You should put that pin message about Maven. I know. Everybody comes in looking for her. January 2nd. Jack. January 2nd. Mr. G talks football. Could be the stream title. Who's coming in Impact Wrestling soon? Does anybody know? No, who is it? Little Rascal? Mr. G, the good thing about it is we're going to be getting more Formula One races in the United States in the next few years to get more motorsports fans from America to enjoy Formula One. I think it's just sport in general. There are more sports being streamed here from around the world. I remember during the pandemic watching North Korean baseball or Korean baseball. It's also when Massachusetts' own beat them. Yes, Jack. Trevor Lawrence will be the quarterback for the Jaguars. John Elite. Don't stream the Super Bowl. I'm going to cry about it skipping my birthday, even though I don't watch football. It's usually the first Sunday in February. Doing an American and then Texas F1 race this season. 2 different races. Cool. I don't know who that's why I asked. Oh, yeah, I don't know who's coming to Impact. Could be anybody. Wish I could get into sports. I tried. You know what, Lewis? I used to hate soccer. And I've watched more soccer in the last, since the pandemic started. And I've kind of gotten into it. Jake something with the win. Mr. You expect John Mox to re-sign his contract with AEW, or do you think he goes to WWE when his contract finished? He'll never go back to WWE. Ever. He will be with AEW as long as he wants to continue to wrestle. And even after he's done wrestling, he might still be with AEW. Although in one game, the Jags in London are playing the Dolphins. They are my evil ex's team, so I'll root for your boys. Mr. G, my nickname for Trevor Lawrence is Sunshine because he reminds me of Ronnie Bass from Remember the Titans. It makes sense, Anthony. I can see that. What kind of question is that? Never. Lewis, I told you, I hated soccer, and somehow I got into it. YouTube Soccer Reactions if you want to talk about the sport and the games. Jamie, the thing is, I don't know enough about soccer. Like, the players and stuff. Like, I sit there and watch it, and I'm like, okay, I don't know who any of these people are. Moxley's never going to go back to WWE. Nope, he's never going back. Wait, Cody Rhodes retired from AEW after he loses the title match against Malachi Black? After he lost the match against... Yes, he did retire. Well, I don't think he really retired. You kick a ball, that's all you need to know. It's a work, in my opinion. That was pretty good. I like that segment. I love that PBR commercial from last night with Cardona and Chelsea and Hornswoggle and Hawkins and Sterling. If you stream football, can you do it with William Perry? Well, that'd be cool. Legit retired, Mr. G, or storyline-wise? I think, again, like Lewis said, I think it's a work, but I wouldn't be shocked if he says he's done for a while. He's talked about, I've heard him talk about in like when he does the conference calls, he's talked about wanting to wanting to kind of step away from the wrestling side of things and do more on the business side of things. So I wouldn't be shocked if it's some not, you know, might be a work in the sense that he may not just completely retire and not be completely done. Stream a game of tennis. That's ping pong. Have you watched any ping pong in the Olympics? Like, how hard those guys hit the ball is like nuts. Brandy Lauren is actually a really cool person and a big hustler. Was talking to her in her stream today. Cool, cool. Yeah, that commercial, I loved that commercial. That commercial was awesome. In English and Impact Wrestling. Yep. Mr. G, he retired from the ring competition. He's actually moving backstage because there was reports from, I believe, either Dave Meltzer or Fightful Wrestling. I can't remember. Yeah, and he's talked about it. He's talked about wanting to do that. Yeah, I can see him spending time with his family. Yeah, Lewis, but it's not 187 cars for kids. Miro days in AEW. Miro, what they've done with Miro, I think, has been awesome. 3-0 still. Steelers missed the field goal. Interesting. Interesting. Ads on every few minutes in Boston. It used to be on here all the time. Like I used to, but I haven't watched a lot of TV. In the sense that like just regular TV, other than wrestling shows. And I usually get up during the commercials and go get something to eat or do something like that. But the Cards for Kids thing is always on. By the way, I mentioned the Wrestle Story and Brandy Lauren's stream. She gave a shout out. Thanks, Lewis. Appreciate that. I did see you posted that on Discord. We appreciate that. I've got to watch this show. I don't know if you guys see this. Music's Greatest Mysteries. I got to watch that. That might be interesting to watch. She was in NXT, Will Rascal. She was Skylar Story, I believe. Someone else might be able to tell me if I'm wrong. I think she was Skylar Story in NXT. Josh Alexander. Who's going to interrupt him? Yep, that's what I thought. I thought it was Skylar. 30 yards unless the wind was up. How'd they miss? They're just not good, Jack. It's their 9th string kicker. Did you see Rogers' throw? I have not seen. No, I have not. Miss White, right. Britt Baker and Adam Cole. Baby, like them. Yep, yep. She got released from WWE, yes. Fire and Flava. They're breaking up tonight. I just saw a video. Don't call Brock Lesnar at 3 a.m. I don't think I ever want to call Brock Lesnar. Grayson Ellering. Are Grayson ever in matching gear? Yes, Grayson Ellering are in the matching gear, yep. I see the mods got it. I didn't even see what it said. How many times have we seen this match? Several, James, several too many. But this is where you're gonna get Fire and Flavor to break up. They will be breaking up after tonight. Roger Miguel wants an NFL London team, and he can just get it in the bin. The thing is, I think if you're gonna do that, I think you need to put a couple teams over there. Don't mess with the mods. The mod squad is out. Mr. G, it was a good one. If you view what it said, I can't see it. It's deleted on mine. My mods are here to protect my eyes from stuff. Brandon Lauren dating Joey Janela from AEW. We just don't talk like that in here, that's all. He didn't mean no disrespect. It's because we've got the best mods on YouTube. Yes, it was funny. Come on, PG chat. How would everyone like it if Paul Ellering manages Rachel and Jordan? That'd be interesting. But I think he's still under contract with WWE. I'd take our own mini league, but the salary cap comes up. Tom Brady wouldn't earn enough. Just checked out that Brock Lesnar video. A+ acting. I bet, Volterra. Shucks. Jack, if they wanted it to work, they could make it work. I just let Mr. handle it unless it's creepy stuff or boovation. Mr. G, this thing about him calling Bebe in the bedroom, that's what it's going. I was like, gotcha. Who's still on contract with WWE? I think Paul Ellering is still under contract with WWE. I would assume Kara's going to eat the pin too. Since she's leaving, I would assume she is eating the pin. We'll miss Kara. Yep. I always find the weirdest videos in the wrestling community. Volterra, that's because you're out there looking for them. This is such an awesome community here. Yep, everybody here is awesome. You guys rock. The Outsiders, Hall and Nash are showing up. The Jags move. I think they'd stay physically in Florida, but they'd have offices in London. Then a strange situation where Mr. G supports London's team, and I support a U.S. team. Yep, Jack. If that happened, that's exactly what would be happening. I heard Kiera is going to NXT. I heard that too. Super kick. 1, 2. Is her eyelash falling off? Wait, ain't following the manners of Authors of Pain? He was, yes. I try a job with them though, as it'd just be cool to office with the NFL, I guess. Yeah, that'd be cool. You could then become friends with Tony Khan and get into the AEW business. See, Jack, you got it figured out. Good job. They moved to London. You get hired. You're not only involved in the Jags, but you're involved in wrestling too. The Austin Pains got released from WWE. They did, but Paul Ellering, I believe, one of the AOP retired. I don't know if both of them did. I think one of them did. But I believe Paul Ellering is still there. Kiera Hogan at NXT, Mr. G. That is the rumors I heard. Why? I don't know. She's probably going to join Hit Row. She gonna kick her or hug her? Have you seen the movie called Field of Dreams? I have. She's got a new partner. I've seen Jericho go to Jags games on the sidelines. Wonder if he's a defensive coordinator. White Sox and Yankees are playing there. Yes, they are, Zandel. Savannah. So much more to come here tonight. Where's Brock Lesnar going to go? I don't know. I honestly do not know. Brock is going to New Japan Wrestling to reclaim his title. I mean, he could. I mean, that could be where he ends up. I don't think he'll go back to WWE, though. I think that the WWE's kind of, like, killed themselves with some of the stuff they've done. He's going to rip out the heart of the Elite. Kaz is underrated. Yeah, I think he's good. Rick, do you have anything to say to expensive car repair? Yes, I do. I got to keep this job because I lost my other one, so I got to make sure that I'm still doing these commercials. Could Brock move the AEW needle, Mr. G? I think that in terms of star power, I think he would help, but I don't think he would be as dominant in AEW. I mean, they may build him up as this monster, but at some point in time he would get knocked down. So I don't know. Well, Brock was a Viking, so he could go to Rock's NFL to annoy Vince. He'll go back to UFC to make my dad happy. I don't think he's going to go back to UFC, though. B-Money, how you doing? AE Devil. Yep, the AE Devil. Total Gym works your entire body. It's either this or tonal. Those are your two options. One day, SummerSlam will clash with AEW pay-per-view to cause chaos in the world. It might. It might. Mr. G, could AEW hit 2 million or at least 2 million with Bryan and Punk? I don't think they need Bryan and Punk to hit 2 million. I think at some point in time they will hit 2 million. I think that Bryan and Punk make it more realistic that they'll hit 2 million. Jets versus the Falcons are in London. I'm sure that everybody will want to go watch the Jets. Loving your friendship ruined over his $50. His loss. That's it, Luna. Yep. Not much you can do about it. SummerSlam was last Saturday when it was in London. I'm supporting Falcons over Jets, as it's at least they know which state they're in. You heard him. May the best team win. Macklin beating up Petey Williams. Steve Macklin. John C's gonna get killed, isn't he? I don't care about NXT call-ups anymore with what they've been doing to Cross. Yeah, NXT call-ups are like pointless. Like they mean nothing. I'm opening a record shop. It'll be called The Vinyl Countdown. That's pretty good, Jack. Yeah, don't ever turn your back on me. Great impact tonight. It has been a good show, I think. It's been a good show. He just broke that guy in half. I searched the meaning of carrion and it's like rotting fish. Yeah. He's the rotting flesh. It's the rotting flesh on the cross. You might want to update the Discord link. It doesn't exist. Oh, man. I'll get you one, Jamie. Just a second. I have updated. I've set it up to where it's kind of stupid the way it works. I don't know why it does the things it does. I swear if this game ends 3-0. It could end up 3-0. I'll get you hooked up here, Jamie, just a second. What's up with Discord? I gotta get a link here. Because my link in Nightbot for some reason is not working, even though I said never ending. Google got him. Bum, bum. can't say Discord. All right, that should work. If that doesn't get you into Discord, let me know. Oops. Mr. G is 55 is 55 a prime number? No. I kind of like this all about me. Five goes into it. Yes, yes. PD needs to get another intro. It won't let you say Discord? That's weird. I feel bad for Jamie. Google don't like your messages. What is that? What's up with that? Pops up on your app too soon. Yeah, it's weird. Past one Super Bowl 49, 51, and 53, so I think we win every other year. Yeah, yeah. Seems like it. Except for the, you know, they're not going to win another one for a while, Jack. Three nothing at halftime. High scoring game. It worked, although I was able to join. Cool, cool. They're getting strict. Yeah, I mean, like everything. I'm listening to this promo. Yeah, keep it classy in there too. My mod squad will take care of things. That was a good segment, I thought. I kind of like what they did there. I hope they win 55. Bill is still a force of nature, possibly Satan himself. Also, I put my free bet on it. That's what you're hoping for, Jack, is just a free bet. I like Caleb. I think he does a good job. I like the whole thing they're doing with them. I think it's pretty cool. All by yourself. Taylor is going to kill Tennille Dashwood. Yes, I think so. I think you're right, James. He's actually a good wrestler. I think. Well, I think the stuff he's done with the women. I think it's been pretty cool. Playoffs, I'm sure they'll go to you. No, Jack. I don't think so. I don't think so. Patriots will not make the playoffs this year. How do you think Tennille is faring in Impact than compared to WWE? I think they've let her do more. I think that what they've let her do is way more than like WWE. Today is we had 3 minutes of Nikki Bella as champion every Monday. They go 16-1 and Clint. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Cowboys 3, Steelers nothing, halftime. Cool, Ben, cool. Steroids are helping my lungs a lot. Good. Hopefully, things clear up. Like I said, still watch because, there have been people that have had issues for a while after getting this. Do you think Tennille is risking to her potential? I think rising to her potential. I think she does an excellent job. I think what she's done on here has been good. Willie Nelson versus the IRS. Everybody, the list is pretty spectacular. No, I agree. 17 and win the bye week. August 14th, New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Good Brothers versus John Moxley and a mystery partner. Jay White versus David Finlay. Archer versus Tanahashi. Will the Buccaneers go back-to-back with the same roster? I think anybody that has Tom Brady has a good shot at going back-to-back. That's my birthday. August 14th. Mine is 3 days later. It's not over, Moose. Moose will be a part of the #1 contenders match. We had him and went back to back once. That was before Gronk and the murderer. We can't. DAIVARI Josh Alexander. Thin Juice versus Chris Bay and Jay White next week. Main event time. Curious to see what happens. Does somebody else show up? Wait and find out on Impact Wrestling. Main event already. Yeah, it's 8:30. Praise the Lord! I can't do it. Sorry, Lewis. What cards do you remember growing up with? Scooby-Doo? Sorry, Lewis, man. I just, Scooby-Doo is one of my favorites. Heathcliff. Captain Caveman. I like the Smurfs. I still watch those. Those are just a few. I loved Saturday mornings. Saturday mornings, get up, watch cartoons from like 7 o'clock till noon. And now, they don't do that anymore. Don Callis does awesome. I love this. You're showing your age. Well, that's because I'm older than dirt. Remember, Lewis? Callis just mentioned Charlotte. Yep. Tom and Jerry's another one. Yep. Yep. That's another one. I watch. I got Boomerang, and I watch that all the time. My mom casually mentioned how when I was a baby, there was an idea we'd move the states. If we did, it'd probably be like my cousin and be a kicker at college. See? Should have done it, Jack. Should have done it. Whenever E! Network uploads a clip of Total Divas or Total Bellas, they always edit the eyes like a creepy cartoon in the thumbnail. Yeah, yeah. You're still young, Mr. Doofus. That's right. I am the head doofus. Doofus Anonymous. We had that going on yesterday. Plus, you're extra healthy now. Well, I'm working on it. Still not there. Still working on it. I am down since 3 months ago or whatever. I'm down now roughly 26 pounds. Jack, where did your cousin go to school? I always am looking for an American wife so I can be granted citizenship and eventually the presidency. I lost 14 to 17 during the virus. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. That and it's quick. You lose it that quick to the illness. It's just not good. Down to 180. What's happened so far? Lots of good wrestling. You've missed out, B-Money. You've missed all the excitement. All of their comments are related to the thumbnails. Interesting. Cousins was at Kent State. He was a second string. Still good. I lost him since return to work. Kent State. That's interesting. So we had Bay defeated Juice Robinson, B-Money. Then we had Jake Something won a #1 contender for the X Division Championship. So Jake Something is going to be #1 contender. We had Jordan and Rachel defeat Fire and Flava. Frankie Kazarian had a promo, which was good. Macklin defeated Jaw C. And now we're getting ready for the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega versus Sami Callihan, Eddie Edwards, and Frankie Kazarian. I was at football practice. How was that going, B-Money? Apollo, oh no. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. That'd be awesome. My favorite app. Klein. Hurricane. Lightning. Everybody. Whether you live in the country or the city, it doesn't matter. I was at Gillette. I wonder why Bill didn't put me in. I know, Jack. I mean, you know, you'd think you'd get put in. You show up, you're there, and you're ready to go, and you'd think it would be good. I mean, I have 3 New England jerseys customized. I should have been in them for a few snaps. You should have. Surprised you weren't announced a starter, Jack. This match needs to start. I know, it's taking way too long. Starter with some no more called Tom. Bet he's a loser. That guy named Tom is a loser, Jack. He's never been any good. Touchdown! Touchdown! Who scored a touchdown? I know this was taped a few weeks ago, but no masks. Yeah, there's like no masks anywhere. Like, you watch the AEW crowd, there's no mask. And they're in Florida. Go figure. Touchdown Steelers. Well, you know what, Lewis? Like I said, we're not going to get out of this. It's never going to happen. Serious, Mr. G. Just get a circular saw and cut Florida off so it floats away. Florida and Texas. Texas, I just saw I put on Discord their idea of handling COVID in their schools. Yeah, not good. Yes, the Cowboys will lose again. Yes. But it's not just Florida. There's several states that have screwed up. Arkansas's governor came out today and said that he wished he had not put a mask ban mandate in his state. Yeah, it's Frankie and Kenny are good. I wonder how many of these like wrestling companies and places are starting to prepare for the possibility that they will not have fans. Or how many of them are considering not having fans. I saw Florida had 20,000 cases again today. Their idea is bad. That it's the state who gave us George and Jen Bush, Ted Cruz, and Dad. Yep. Prescott's still out, injured, right, Mr. G? I think he's okay. I think he's good. Cody has retired to have a baby. They've had the baby. I just think he's going to. I think Cody is probably just looking to take some time off. Becky Lynch returns to SmackDown. Becky will be on AEW. Crazy. I hope they're considering it. Yeah. They need to. WWE is looking to go back to the Thunderdome. Yes, they're going to have to. I mean, with the way cases are picking up, I don't know how you can't. And now we've got 2 variants that are seem to be avoiding vaccines that are starting to spread. Apparently, WWE and AEW are internally talking about a reduced touring next week. Yeah, I mean, it's something that's got to be, they got to figure it out. Sub and like, please. Fewer fans. I don't know if fewer fans are going to work. I mean, this is an airborne virus, and unless you have them masking up. I hope she does. James, I'm sorry, but I've told you what's happening with Becky. Disney has a Star Wars hotel that's $6,000 for 2 nights. I did see that. That's like nuts. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, maybe I could get on a Star Wars ship and go back in time and only spend, $30 for 2 nights. I mean, the aircon at work now has to be so strong our fire doors can't shut. This is serious. Yep. It's ridiculous. $6,000. Yes. It is crazy. Curology changed everything. EthosLife.com. Get a free life insurance quote today. Steelers with an interception. They're going to win. They're going to win. I love a good interception. Yeah, interceptions are good. Especially when your team gets it. Oh, we almost messed that up. Tag. Eddie Edwards. Just chops to the chest like constantly, that would suck. What is on Omega's tights? Anybody know? Trying to figure out what's on his tights. Pete Dunne in AEW would be cool to see. Yeah, I think so too. What happened to Earl Hebner? He got old. He retired. Bret Hart killed him, I think. Eddie, 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 Eddie. Grab his beard. Just pull it. Yank it. Or do that. Eddie tried to gather momentum. Didn't do it. Took an elbow to the face. Eddie. Oh, man. I think he's done. Finish him off! Good match. Has been a good match so far. Callihan has had much of an impact on this. Needs to make a tag. I'll renew my season tickets when they are available in mid-August. Still no idea how 2 games is a season. How much do they cost, Jack? I'm just curious. Was that a pun, Mr. G? No, I don't do puns. Yeah, it was. Only one left standing is... They're about 100 pounds each. Nothing NFL is cheap. Nope. Kicked out. Sami Callihan almost got pinned by Omega. In fact, I guess they'd be more. Yeah, I'm surprised they're only 100 pounds each. Even if NFL Game Pass is 150 pounds a year, yeah. reevaluating the situation. Or he could just be evaluating the situation. But he might be reevaluating the situation. Nine to 3. They missed the extra point. Oh! That was a good match. I thought that was good. I liked the way it ended. Who's more likely to take title off Lashley, Big E or Brock if he ever returns with the company? I think it's going to be Big E because I don't think Brock's returning. To be honest. I think that Brock is done with WWE. I paid £1,785 to fly to Texas. In my defense, I virtually guaranteed not to sit next to a screamer for 11 hours. Jack, I'm not sure you want to go to Texas. Just saying. Texas right now is probably not a place you want to be. Just because of everything that's going on. Texas is kind of not a good spot to go. Between that and Florida, really the whole Southwest right now is being hammered, and it's kind of spreading north. Or sorry, the Southeast, and it's spreading north. So I'm not sure, you know, that you really want to be All right, what happened at the end there? My stream froze up there. My channel froze up. Spirit Airlines canceled flights. I think it's gonna be a lot of it. Yeah, I thought this was a solid Impact. I would give it a 7. It's one of those things that I thought it was very good. Don't come to Texas; it's really bad out here. Zandel, and I just saw that the Texas Education Board has basically said that we're just gonna let COVID run wild. Morrissey attacked Eddie. Interesting. That is interesting. Cool. Pretty much everything below Mason-Dixon is in dire straits. It is, Jack, but like I said, it's moving north. I think it's eventually going to hit every state. We haven't done enough to stop this. We don't work together as the United States. We'd rather just be our own state. And we are in some serious trouble. I give Impact an 8.5. 7.5. Yeah, I mean, that was good. I thought it was a solid show. Very, very entertaining. I kept my interest. The 2 hours flew by. You guys helped make it fly by. But I thought it was a good enough show that it kept the interest for 2 hours. I thought even the promos I thought were good. I think with that, I'm going to take off. Maven will be back tomorrow night for SmackDown. I'll be here tomorrow night. Until then, everyone have a good one. Oh God, vaccine protests in Philly today. I saw New Jersey had it, and their governor said basically said you guys are a bunch of idiots. You're part of the reason that we're having this issue right now, and you guys are dumb. He just basically, if you look up New Jersey's governor, he basically called people dumb. And so, he's calling people out. I'd give it a 7. Cool. So yeah, I think there's probably more governors that probably need to do that. We're a long ways from having this over. Like I said, we've got some variants that are now avoiding vaccines. And it's just a matter of them cranking out, a more deadly virus. Because we're too stupid. And people are dumb. Because, I had to cut off my third arm today. And my second head that was growing from my vaccine. Just so everybody knows. I had a third eye that was forming right here. How you doing, Jenny? Third eye was forming right here from my vaccine. I cut it out. It's not there anymore. And I hear voices. So, the vaccine, yes, it's as bad as what everybody says. But it was pretty cool having a third arm. Magnetic chest. So with that, I'm going to take off. We will be back tomorrow night. Both Maven and I will be here. Hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Get the vaccine. Wear your mask. Because it's the only thing that's going to stop this. Because it will get bad enough. We now have lots of kids starting to get sick. Lots of kids starting to die from this. It's not worth it. Until then, did you see Aaron Rodgers was at Packer practice? I did say no. I did see that. Thanks for being awesome. No, Lewis, you guys are awesome. You guys are the ones that make this interesting. It's fun and entertaining. You are what helps the Wrestle Story. Everybody, peace out.